LAPD just gave up the car chase just now. The guy won against the cops. You can watch it now. I'm going to tune in for just 1 second. If I see anything sketchy, I'm immediately backing out. You said it's ABC 7? Fuck. Alright, fine. Oh, it's the boy wonder. The police chase commentating expert is back.
Valley left before he ends up in the Newhall Pass. And so I suspect
how did he escape?
Gradually. But in this case, really capable of much, but he is certainly pushing it here now, almost coming close with that cross traffic there. He's on a
Jesus, this has already been going for 30 minutes.
That does not have a name, but he is just about a block south or half block south of DeSoto Avenue. To give you an idea of where we are, you can see the helicopter.
I feel like with all these police chases in SoCal, I know the area better than my own city. Gone on such a fucking tour of it through these.
I believe another narrow Strathern Street, another narrow residential neighborhood. Will put him back on DeSoto Avenue, and those units.
Okay, now let's go live.
Would call an infraction or a misdemeanor that occurred in LAPD's territory. Would CHP get involved in this if no LAPD units are pursuing?
CHP will certainly be notified. They'll be given the option, and then they will decide based on their resources whether they want to give it a shot. What's so interesting about this is that if he continues, look at him, he's signaling to get off of the 5 freeway.
Well, it's nice of him to use his turn signal.
But the funny part about that is that if he would have continued northbound on the 5 freeway, that would have taken him into the Santa Clarita Valley, out of LAPD's jurisdiction, and even the helicopter probably would have turned around.
What?
He probably would have, he probably would be done. But he is now off the freeway in the San Fernando.
Is that how that works? They have like an aggro range, like it's World of Warcraft?
LAPD's jurisdiction, giving that
actually, World of Warcraft I don't think has aggro range. Like City of Heroes?
So it's interesting when you think about it, but if he would have stayed on the freeway, he probably would have gotten away, left LAPD's jurisdiction and taken himself into Santa Clarita Valley, but instead he's now off the freeway, back into LAPD's.
So what happens then?
Right where this all.
Let's say he didn't suck a fat ass there and went straight, and everyone turns around. Do they arrest him in the next county?
He has stopped.
Like just forward his information to them and they arrest him there?
Which we, I guess, should maybe congratulate him for.
Yeah, they put out an APB? Okay.
It looks like it's red in the other direction. I can't
looks
tell.
like it's red. He's at a red. Okay. There's a green light allowing that.
He's obeying traffic laws.
Southbound 405. He's in the right lane on the northernmost lane of Roxford Street.
Yeah, this is live.
And we'll see. He basically is fixing.
I'll watch the conclusion to this. It seems like a polite chase. He's just waiting in a red light.
He could either go
He's in no rush.
north on Sepulveda, or he could pull in front of all of those 2 white cars and end up back on the freeway, but I don't think he's going to do that. He looks like he's on the path towards Sepulveda. There's no right turn he can make here. He's just waiting for the light to turn, and we'll see what he does here. Crawling through the intersection and going with those traffic.
He's listening to the broadcast. He's listening to the broadcast. He heard the secret. He heard the cheat code of going back up here and getting to the next county. He heard. He's listening.
He is now entering their jurisdiction. So CHP is going to have some fun with this.
Oh, no, wait. I misunderstood. He's going the wrong way.
What this guy is up to.
I thought this was going all the way around.
They've got a couple of patrol cars ready to engage if the go-ahead is given, and they have a wide open, empty freeway to either put this into a pursuit mode once again or just track his movements and follow him to his final destination. So not not what you would have thought, and in fact I'm a little bit surprised that CHP took the bait, but
took the bait? What do you mean?
Resources, and
they just, it's fucking 3 a.m. They just want to drive fast for a little bit. I get it.
Southbound,
they're like, fuck it, boys, let's punch it.
Southbound 405, Mark.
All right. Well, you know what? When they know about a crime, they have a duty to investigate, and that is what's at play here. And you never know.
If they pit maneuver this guy, I'm gonna have to back out immediately because this is a high-speed pit maneuver, a huge chance for injury. Can't stream that.
To cover up a felony. as an attempt to evade detection on something that this person has done that would be much, much, much more serious. We don't know.
That's exactly.
Ooh,
oh!
Look at that. Was that? Yeah.
Okay, he just got off.
So he got off. The 2 continued, but he still has. That's still a black and white.
Yeah, he's got one straggler on him still.
CHP unit right behind him as he gets off.
I love how impressed the commentator gets.
And that's interesting. That's really interesting. Well, you're so right, Mark. You know, it could be a very minor crime, or it could be a very, very serious crime. We just don't know, and so that's reason enough to follow this through, especially considering that they have the available resources to do so. So here you have.
They're not doing anything else right now. It's late.
If we widen that a little bit, is there anybody else behind them? Just the one. So that's interesting. Just the one black and white.
Former esports caster. Yeah.
LAPD airship overhead, now westbound on Rinaldi.
Right, and we should point out the CHP unit is not in pursuit mode here. You don't see any red lights. You don't see or any indication that he has lit up this car. He's just following behind him, and right now he's on surface streets, which is not.
God, I have to pee so bad. Can you stop at a red light again real quick so I have a minute? Call a timeout.
So my hunch, so here's what we're looking at here. If he continues driving within the speed limit, within the parameters of the law, and stops going through these red lights, without any backup, it is less likely that that CHP unit will engage in a pursuit by himself.
They just watch him.
However, if he starts to blow through these red lights unnecessarily, that will change the equation. So,
fuck, I have to pee.
The primary unit right there has not seen him break any laws that we know of just yet. At least for the last several minutes, he's been somewhat behaved ever since he got onto the 405.
Yeah, is this even a police chase? It just looks like a random guy now. He hasn't done anything illegal that we've seen yet.
And he's
fucking driving.
Slow, whether that's because he sees that CHP unit behind him, or he's just more composed.
Holy fuck! Thank you for the 100 gift subs, champ. Holy Jesus Christ!
And if that continues,
thank you, champ. Oh my God.
That CHP unit will likely.
Thank you so much, man.
Let him go, but you know, it's anybody's guess because one wrong move and all of a sudden, is there more pulling in?
What do you mean let him go? Like he's just like he wins? Like he's not. So what happens now? He just goes home and it's all good? Goes to the paint shop?
Interstate highways, and so he's going to head back towards the freeway. The airship is still overhead, and a different unit is now a ways back. Is that we don't know if it's CHP.
What is the protocol? I don't understand. I have to pee. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I've got to fucking pee. Christ. Oh, but I don't want to miss anything. But I gotta pee. I'm sorry. I've got to fucking pee.
LAPD still overhead, and now the driver really just cruising down Rinaldi Street.
All right, so our coverage will end here. It appears the law enforcement has lost interest in this pursuit, and it is no longer a threat to the public, it would appear, because he has slowed down. Our coverage will end now. We thank you very much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night on ABC 7. Good night.
Alright, I'm back. Wait, what? What just happened? Did he deploy an EMP? What's going on? There's a Tier 1 Gymnastics, Tier 1 Booker in the Prime Dabby and Gray. They lost interest, they gave up, he just won. What? Oh wait, this is the wrong thing.
Pursuit, and it is no longer a threat to the public, it would appear, because he has slowed down. Our coverage will end now. We thank you very much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night on ABC 7. Good night.
Wait, so So is the crime forgiven? Because it was a pursuit. I don't know what he was originally being stopped for, but he evaded authorities. He ran from the police. Is it all good? Like he wins?
That's exactly right. And at least at one point, they were willing to.
No, they just arrest him later. Okay. Imagine if that was a rule, like, if you outrun us for 45 minutes, we forgive your crime. You lose your stars.
Once that helicopter, you heard that helicopter overhead and continued the pursuit regardless, and then the pursuit was back on. So now you wonder, well, maybe they'll try it again, maybe give him a little more space and have.
What if it's not his car? True.
Mostly on Satakoy. Now we're going in the opposite direction, eastbound on Satakoy, doing just about the speed limit. And all of those turns that we just saw in the last couple of minutes, weaving through.
That's crazy. Wait, that is actually nuts. I don't think I've ever seen that. Then again, I'm new to the police chase scene. Can't say I'm overly familiar with police chase protocol. I'm very new to this genre. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if they just plan on arresting him later, like they deem he's not a threat anymore due to the obeying road rules, like if they plan to get him later, that assumes that he's in his own car. That could be a stolen car, it could be fake plates. That seems like an interesting protocol. Thanks to the resub EMG. We saw his face on the news. I guess, true, yeah. What was he being pursued for? I don't know. I didn't catch it, like, right when it started. We caught it live, like, 30, 40 minutes into it. So, yeah, I don't know. Watch the police chase from yesterday. Bro, that was a 3-hour chase. But yeah, I know it ended with like 8 people coming out of this thing like a clown car. I saw this.
5 people in all involved in a dangerous chase that wound through 3 counties, ending just minutes ago.
I didn't know they went through Angel Stadium though. That was kind of cool.
Is he losing control?
A pickup out of control with 5 suspects on the run. The 3-county pursuit beginning in Ventura County with a hit and run. Deputies trying to pull the driver over and the chase was on. The CHP taking over as they entered LA County. The truck weaving in and out of traffic, all without his lights on, at times heading 100 miles per hour. The truck full of
what tactical benefit does he even get from not turning his lights on?
flying as the pickup races into the parking lot.
Yeah, this is the part I just saw.
Then round and round they go. The suspect driving in circles with police trailing behind. The circus continuing out onto the surface streets. The 5 in the pickup continuing.
That one was a felony hit and run, so they weren't going to stop chasing. Makes sense.
Bumping a car along the way. Back in LA County, they exited the 5 freeway, hitting the guardrail before calling it quits. Surrounded by police with their guns drawn, the suspects giving up. Their hands in the air. One after the other, they climb out of the truck. 5 suspects inside, all now in custody.
All look very drunk too.